Greetings, traveler.
Alright guys, we are going to be reviewing an XQN game. We haven't done that in a while. Alright, I'm probably just gonna not go for a rewind, I'll just hit pause if I need to. Alright, so here we go again. We're taking Omu, turn 1. We're going to just buy the Honcho and freeze the 2-cost spell. That's because when we level, we can buy it with the 2 extra gold we have. So that makes Omu really nice. No mechs in this lobby, so it's a little bit better to just go for huge stats, pirates, allies, that kind of stuff. Lasso steals the gambler here, so he can level, then have 4 more gold because he gets 2 back, buy the Tad and the spell. So now he has, 2 units on his board, one of which is worth an extra gold, and he's not taking damage while he's going 3 on 3. So that's really crazy. And here he levels, sells the Tad, has enough money for the Grace. I was curious whether he was going to take the 4 gold or not, right? Because he might want the 2 gold, but I pretty much always take the 4 gold, so I'm happy to see that. He's happy to buy the rolls here because he just wants to hit a pirate first. Headhunter, right? And he gets Grifter. Then there's another spell in the shop, so probably going to see the coin for the investment. And that's going to give him 6 extra gold next turn. So then we're going to go to 14 gold. Yeah, that's a lot. But he is going to take 10 here. So he's got 14 gold and 14 health. Pretty crazy that he just snaps the level here. I would definitely want to buy some pirates on tier 4. Maybe get the cannoneer to stabilize. I guess that's Lightfang, yeah. He doesn't really have a lot of types, so it doesn't really matter. He finds the Corsair immediately, though, so definitely rewarded for leveling. But Tier 4 has Balladus. Tier 4 has the gunpowder thing to scale attack, so... I don't know if this is XQN just having fun, or if it's just, like, the statistically correct line to level there. Now, because he has another 2 gold from leveling, he does get 16 gold that turn to work with. So definitely very different than most people who have, 8 gold on that turn. All right, get the money. Probably grabbing another Discover a 5-drop here. Wisp? No, he wants the money. Okay, so +1 gold. We'll go for the rolls. It is a pair, that's fair. Oh, and he hits it. Ah, he hits it. Let's go, baby. Spacefarer? No. Probably Recruit. We've got quite a lot of 4s. I say quite a lot. We don't have that many, but our tier 4 pirates, right? They get buffed by it, so it doesn't Murloc. I guess he's gonna end on the telescope here, because I think that's gonna proc the grifters now, right? Yeah. At least one of them, yeah. One of the grifters is one behind, right? Because one of the grifters buffed the other one. So now he's in a spot where if he finds armor, he's very just chilling, but he got so far ahead that he's kind of already chilling. You can have armor to be safe, or you can just be really strong to be safe. And he had that much money so early that he, oh my god, let's go 6, baby. All right. He does have a lot of rolls. So yeah, tour group's nice to scale. He does have a lot of rolls. That does make sense. Ooh, those are fun pirates. He still buys that with 2 grifters, right? Buy the Grace. Not buying a Grace? Maybe buying a Grace. I guess not, no. Alright, he buys the 2 5-drops, I guess because he has tour group as well. So, on top of him just being able to get lucky and, find a Bran or find a Rodeo, having 2 5-drops when you have tour group and the rest of your board is tier 5 or lower, that's some nice... there's basically a shiny ring every time. The spell for 1/1. So yeah, if we can find Spacefarer now, we get a lot of, board-wide pirate buffs with this tour group. This is a little sketchy, by the way. Holy okay. Was there a way we lose here or die? I don't know. Yeah, odds are not shown. Oh, double tour group. Still rolling for free. He wants the gunpowder. That makes sense. It's a really nice pirate to have. Alright, play the tour, play that, and then I guess we're selling that Murloc the next slots. Ooh, we need to sell 2 now. He's like, do I sell that? He's thinking of just selling his recent. Yeah, that always feels bad, but that's really the mark of a great... No, he didn't need the board space anymore. But that's really the mark of a great player, right? Not having that sunk cost fallacy where he's like, well, I just bought this, so clearly I can't sell it, right? It's gonna end up with the Taunt instead of the Murky. Murky would have buffed, but the Taunt is nice at soaking a big Divine Shield. Now, fortunately, our opponent had positioned the small Divine Shield in front of the big one because it's a mech roll. But still, that's very likely the thought process there for XQN, where he just wants to make sure that he's a little bit protected versus a big Divine Shield slamming in. Cry foul for the brand. I don't know that they have a brand. All right, well, we have 2 brands. That's good. It's always fun to be able to buy 2 grifters and then not die. All right, Wisdom Ball, here we go. Huge. Okay, womp womp. He still wants those 2 5s. Yeah, he has that golden tour group. Oh, and he hits a rodeo. That's super worth then. Yeah, I was gonna say it's nice to have a mutinous, but money is money. Yeah, he buys armor here. That's totally fair. He's gonna take the damage because the armor still puts him at 16, and then he can buy that Marauder Headhunter guy thingy. Because if he doesn't get the coin here, he'd have to sell his Saloon Dancer, which is acceptable, but he's about to play some spells here, right? Yeah, honestly, Saloon Dancer for Pirate is pretty good. Maybe I didn't give it enough credit. Yeah, I know we just end on that 10-10 buffer guy, I think. He's thinking about selling his Saloon Dancer and keeping his Divine Shield Eliza. Yeah, it's fine. He did just play his Tavern spells, those contracts. But I didn't think about that when he initially picked a Tavern Dancer. I thought it was just the taunt, and it very likely was mainly because of the taunt there, but the contracts you generate with the 3-drop, the Headhunter, those are spells, so you do get to play some free spells. Yeah, just absolutely dunking people right now. All right, Eliza is out. Yeah, we don't even keep her on the board because it's so unlikely that we're gonna have the board space. He's thinking about Elise to farm. Wow! Now he has a lot of free rerolls, but still, that is definitely a play I would not have made. So it's very cool to see that. Whenever I'm watching an XQN video, I am looking for the plays that I definitely would not have done because that's where I'm learning. So far, yeah, he gets that 6 row. That's so good. So far, that's been the leveling to 5. When he did that, I would not have done that. And then now picking up the Elise for what looks like maybe just the single monkey. Because he's really, really, really looking for Spacefarer, I'm guessing. I'll switch to Hero Power when we're already on tier 6. Azomu, that feels so good. I guess he's considering whether he wants Salty Hog at all. I think that's why he was looking at maybe getting rid of his Elise, but I don't think he wants it anymore. Let's get the money. Here we go. Yeah, those health buffers are okay, but I think he wants another monkey now. Also discover a battle cry. We also still have 2 gold with that temperature shift in the hand. Very likely that we're gonna buy that battle cry spell. It's just so hard to resist that when you have Bran. Yeah, sometimes it whiffs, but yeah, whatever. That hacker fit actually didn't buff anything. That's so sad. That's a great shop. He's freezing just in case he doesn't have enough money to buy the rolls. But he's gonna have it now. So he can unfreeze. Oh, he wants the Amul. Okay, yeah. I guess he's really, really digging for that Spacefarer, so that's fair. Yeah, super, super cool setup. Man, picking up that Elise is like the level I can technically see myself do kind of, right? Like if I really, really sit and analyze, I'm like, okay, I've got 16 gold by level. It's so much. But the, yeah, I guess with 2 grifters, Hamul is also insane. Yeah. You want to try to get the Headhunter. Yeah. So, what was I saying? The Elise pickup is something that I really could not have seen myself doing. Pretty crazy. All right. Playing the dancer before we get the contracts, but that's fine. Yeah, so he was super, super, super interested in getting more 6-drops. That's pretty much the only reason you pick up an Elise when you're already on tier 6. I generally don't do that because I find it's kind of counter... like, I'm already there. Yeah, okay. Golden Elise now with eyes. Yep, okay. We're not holding Chameleon. Yeah, that's probably a little too long-term. The Primordium is decent here because we have an Amalgam on our board. And we're just playing... Well, it's more than decent. It's straight up good. We're playing a crazy amount of cards here. And we're getting the Golden Monkeys here because we have Golden Elise, which is going to allow us to really, really play a lot of cards. This is just all kinds of good. I love it. Yeah, Golden Touch for yet another 6-drop. Oh, we stole that one twice. Murkai over... Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. He wants to end on Primordium, I guess. I don't know. I wonder if we're just going to rip the Golden Touch or if he's looking to go for something specifically. He's got so much money. He's in a spot where he can target that Golden Touch, so... Ooh, there's Golden Brand. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. And the Golden Primordium. Sells the Elise now because I think he wants to play Primordium, buy the triple, then put it next to the Murkai. He's thinking about rolling, but rolling is sketchy here because if you roll an Elemental, it's bad news. This should probably just end on Leroy and this guy and not care. Ooh, put it next to the Murkai. Oh, the game put it. Oh, I hate when that happens. Oh, that's so many stats. Oh, no. It's Golden Brand, Golden Primordium. To be fair, he did think about it, and that was a really, 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 really hard turn. Really hard turn. But my goodness, that... I don't even know how many stats that was. It's a lot. But the crazy thing is that he lost, I don't know. It's... You can't even really call it he lost those stats because it's such a bonus, right? But even without those stats, he's several times bigger than this Sire. Like, he could sell a few minions and still quite comfortably win this round. That is sort of the problem when you're that good and you can do these fancy plays, right? There is opportunity to miss that. Whereas most people wouldn't even think of getting a... most people wouldn't even think of making a Primordium when you're playing Pirates like this. Alright, looks like he is going to isolate that Ascendant here and then Golden Touch it. So this is the really, really, really cool part about watching XQN play. He's just going to pivot. And the reason he's pivoting here, by the way, guys, is that he's not scaling his Pirates. His Elemental plan scaled more than his Pirates have the entire game. Simply because he's not playing with Spacefarer. Right? If he had Spacefarer on the board, Spacefarer would have been growing like crazy. But he took so many chances to hit one and he never saw one. So now that he has his Golden Primordium and he has his Murkai, what he can do is he can just... oh, that's double Golden Ascendant. Here we go. He can just Mutinous this... Yeah, too late, Spacefarer. He could have just Mutinous the... He can just Mutinous this Grifter whenever. And then it's a very, very, very comfortable... pivot into a full elemental board. Troll. The troll baller. Yeah, getting another Murkai is great because he can just like cycle Murkais now. So now what he needs to do is... Yeah, I don't think we triple that. It doesn't seem necessary. I mean, he can do it just for a 6, I guess. But what I really liked here was... Oh, he has... Right. He has another one. Never mind. Okay. So what I was saying is I would like him to keep a Murkai so that he can then sell one Murkai and then end on another one. However, he has another Primordium. So tripling the Murkai does make it trigger both sides. And even though that's only a regular Primordium now, that's still good. And he was strong enough that he could just sell the Grifter without getting Mutinous. And now he gets to... Now he gets to just cycle this small Primordium and keep the Golden Murkai. And then maybe end on another good battle cry. He's got a lot of money, so he just wants to go. He's no longer buying those 5s. He wants to make sure that he can just continue rolling for insane battle cries with his brand. Just seems far more important. Yeah, Genie is great. I think at this stage, I would probably be buying Ballers, because I don't think I would be spending the money anyway. And Ballers are pretty good, seeing as you have 2 Golden Ascendants. However, as you can see, XQN is lightning fast, so he will probably run out of money if he buys the Ballers. Yeah. So he's just rolling for more Genies, more free rerolls, more Primordium, that kind of stuff. He's holding the Genie because I think he's gonna end on it next to Murkai if he doesn't find a reason to play it right now. I'm pretty sure if he needs the money, he's not gonna be crazy like holding the Genie. But the he is running out of money, by the way. It's crazy how fast he plays. Yeah, we could have gained 1 gold there, but a tier 6 elemental when you have double ascendant and you have the tour group seems better. Yeah, I wonder if he just cycles here. Yeah, now he has another Genie. Now he can cycle. Because the Murkai triggers battle cries and Genie's a battle cry now. So it's kind of nice to have that ready. Holding Mute in a spell is not bad. The Primordium might... Alright, he's not going to do it. Okay. The Primordium might... Oh, he's going to freeze it. Okay, that's fair. The Primordium might buff the Genie. Yeah, and then he could just eat the Genie. So freezing Mutinous there. So he valued cycling that Busker, which is probably okay, simply because he gets the 3 gold then next turn. Did Shady know that it was a Golden Brand game? Of course, of course. Am I gonna review a non-Golden Brand game? That's crazy talk. Come on now. I mean, those are fun. But this was the crazy thing was how he just used his pirate money and then transitioned it into something that scales way better than pirates. Because the issue with pirates is that they pretty much just make a huge spacefarer and that's it. Which is okay, especially in a beast lobby. You can copy it with Chameleon. But if you can just get rich, you can apply that money onto elementals and that scales way better. You know, you can play with the Primordium. It's so many it's so many stats. Yeah, get the Baller, eat the Genie, keep going. 28 gold on the start. Silly, silly, silly. I wonder if he wants Elemental. Probably not. No, still. Okay. I was gonna say he does lose a gold with it. Oh, 2 more Ascendants. Yeah, he's not gonna do it. Okay. I was thinking, does he just like sell Murkai here and go? But alright, time to buy Ballers. I like it. I like it. Whee! You see him balling. Alright, he gets such big elementals in the shop now with Barnstormer. I always forget Barnstormer has a battle cry component now. Kind of sad. He's buying the little rag here, but he still has 30 seconds. I guess he has, he knows his time limits much better than I do. Oh, he needs to emote here. Okay, the game stole a few seconds from him. That sucks. Yeah, baller. It's so nice how attuned he is to how much time he has. Yeah, he's just gonna not take any risks here. Because the Primordium can buff the shop. So if you're wondering why does he just buy a random Murloc there, it's just for another card played for the Primordiums. Because if he lands an Elemental in the shop, the Primordium could buff that and that would lose so many stats. So yeah, just crazy how well he manages his time. That's just so incredibly well managed. Alright, he got 33% here to lose because the opponent was pretty scammy. Man, that was solid. GG, guys. Crazy XQN game. Just really well done, as usual. I found that game really interesting because the ability for him to just navigate, not getting Spacefarer for so long, and then just focusing on getting money and then turning that into a comp. Like that was impressive.